Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching us. My name is Julien Codornio, and I manage the platform team at Facebook in Europe. And we have two very special guests today, coming straight from Israel, from Tel Aviv. Guys, who are you? What do you do?
So my name is Itai Tzidon. I'm one of the co-founders at Lightrix. We published Facetune.
I'm Nir Pochter. I'm one of the co-founders of Lightrix as well.
So, Lightrix is a new company, right? When did you create the company?
Well, we started in January of 2013. I have to correct you, by the way. One of us comes from Israel, the other comes from New York.
Okay, so you don't have the jet lag.
Less of a jet lag, yeah.
So that's a new company, but what did you do before the company, before creating that company, and why did you guys become entrepreneurs?
So I was clerking in the Supreme Court of Israel when we started the company, and my four friends and co-founders were doing their PhDs in computer science in the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, which is literally across the road in Jerusalem. And we felt that there is a big gap in the market that we can sort of answer for the sense, for technology, for image processing on mobile that's high-end, because it seems like there's a lot of products out there that do it, but really there isn't that much research-grade research-grade technology being produced. And the other aspect of it, which is where Facebook kind of ties in nicely as well, is that the building blocks of the modern startup, it seems like they're becoming much cheaper. There's been a lot of scholarly writing about it, and we wanted to give it a go, and see if we can actually succeed in creating something without funding. The company's completely bootstrapped, by the way, and we thought this could be an interesting time, an interesting point in time to create a new company on that field.
So wait, you guys have a PhD in digital imaging, digital processing, and you created a mobile app that does. What does it do exactly? What is Facetune?
Facetune is an image processing application that's especially geared for portraits. So it allows everyday users to get the same results that were reserved for professionals before on their phone on the go. So like stuff that before could only be done with like Photoshop or stuff like that on desktop.
So if I want to put the best selfie of myself on Instagram, on Facebook, I need to use Facetune first, right?
We hope you do. You will.
So who are the people using Facetune? What is the profile of the average Facetune user?
Well, that's a nice. That's actually, we learn a lot from Facebook about that, about our user community through both the marketing and the community management that we do on Facebook. I think we have a lot of people that are interested in photography. That's probably one of the most successful verticals, and basically everybody that cares about their online image, right? Because a lot of our images are moving online now, and the web and Facebook is like this also really big like photo repository. So people who care about how they look in the digital life tend to use it.
And so, how long did it take you to create the application?
It took. I mean, we're as I said, we have 4 PhDs on board. 3 of them had to drop out, by the way, to create this company and application. But it took a few months to do it.
And when did you launch the application?
In March of 2013.
And then what happened? Because the industry and every entrepreneur's biggest problem is the discovery of the application. So you put your app on iOS first?
Yeah, correct.
And so how do you get discovered? How do you get people to pay for your app? Because it's a paid app, right?
Correct.
So how did it happen?
So the app costs $2.99 and $3.99 on iPhone and iPad. And you're definitely correct. Discovery is a big challenge nowadays on the App Store. We were lucky to be featured by our friends at Apple when we launched. So that really helped us kind of get up there in the beginning. As we mentioned, we're a bootstrap company, so our initial marketing budget was $500 for real. And we needed to find a sustainable way to roll in that negligible amount, but also the revenues coming in a sustainable, measurable user acquisition channel. And that's basically where we started working with Facebook more and more, because it was, it was transparent. We could see exactly what the CPIs cost pretty quickly. And frankly, it was effective. So, I mean, we saw good results there. And that's what led us to be the #1 in 94 markets by now.
94 markets, #1 paid app.
Correct.
Well, that's a global success. With a $500 initial marketing budget.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
And so you're talking about mobile app ads, right? That product we launched, actually, when you launched the application almost. So what do you like about this product?
So as we said, I think it enables you to scale. Very few other products have that sort of scale, and Near uses it all day. What do you like about it?
Well, I think the best part is that you can really target the users that you show the ad to. So I think that the best marketing is if you find the users that really have value in your product and you explain them why. So Facebook really allows you to target to the users that get value from the product and explain why they get the value from the product, because you can show different ads to different type of users. So for example, we can show specific ads to users who like photography, and we saw great success with that.
So what happens, for entrepreneurs like you? You launch an app, you launch a company, you've never done that before, and in just 6 months you become the #1 app in 94 countries. What did it change? Did you hire more people? Did you invest more in marketing, in technology? How did you go through that journey and that exponential growth?
So we want to continue growing, and in order to do that, we need more people. We started as 5, and now we're already 17, so we keep hiring and we develop new products. We will launch the Android version of Facetune very soon, and also working on our next product. So we continue, we plan to grow and grow.
So somebody told me, I don't know if it's true, that you guys were using Parse, that you are building your application on Parse. How did you discover Parse? Because you started using Parse even before Facebook acquired that company. So can you tell us about your usage of Parse?
So we started when we needed to send push notification, and we looked for a solution that will allow us to scale with a pricing point of view and also the capabilities, and Parse gave a very good pricing. Now it's even better. Also, it has great capabilities. For example, even in push notification, you can choose at what time you get to send the push notification to the user according to the country that it is currently in, which is very good because you don't want to wake the user in 3 a.m. in the morning if you send him a push notification.
So what is the future for Lightrix? More Facetune, more apps? Can you tell us about what you plan to do next?
We feel that there's a lot to be done in the field of digital content creation. Like if you think about Adobe and what they did in desktop, for example, there's definitely a need to do that in mobile now that the world is going mobile, and that's where we see ourselves. Facetune, for example, it's a great app, we think, and happily people agree. But it's the engine that it's built on can be used for a lot of different things. So basically, we want to keep on making products that people love because it's a great feeling, and continuing to build this company that gives you all of the tools that you need when you're creating digital content on mobile.
So this is obviously F8. You were there this morning. We talked a lot about you this morning. What did you like about that F8? Any surprises, any products you want to jump on?
I mean, we think, like I think everybody else, that the ad network is super interesting. We're really curious to see how that rolls out, and hopefully, take part in it in various ways and learn with you guys on how to make that the best product possible. I think you really like the login part, no?
Yeah, that's a problem that many developers faces, and as a user, I face it as well. I don't want to give my details to every app that I download. So I think it's a really great solution. It was really exciting.
What's funny is I was talking to one of your colleagues earlier about the login part, and in some ways it's easier to give away credit card information than it is to give away your online identity with Facebook, because if somebody steals money from you with your credit card, they're going to go to jail if they're discovered. If some app sort of posts away with your Facebook account, nothing's going to happen to that person. So there's less of a sanction and hence more risk, kind of. So that's going to be like as a user, I think I'm going to be happy about it too.
Good. So last question. You guys, Lightrix was your first company, right?
Correct.
Any advices for new entrepreneurs and developers or researchers like you who want to be entrepreneurs? Well, any advices, any insights that you would like to share?
Yes, test, and test. when you do marketing, at least when you do marketing, and you have to invest in marketing if you want to succeed, you have to test everything, not only the platform, but also the way that you use it, the creatives you use, the target that you aim at. So keep testing.
And when you pick the people you're starting a company with, get the best ones, because it's like getting married.
That would be the last word. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for answering the question. And thanks for watching us.
Thank you.
Thank you.